So we know Jonathan Kuminga is the biggest free agent still available. We're fully expecting him to sign with the Warriors. It's just a matter of time on what is the contract. But right now in open free agency, there are still many players who are good enough to help any NBA team. Let's first start off talking about the locker room vets that can still be signed. True NBA fans know that on an NBA roster, not everyone is gonna get playing time. Some are experienced, older NBA vets who are there to help mentor the team's younger prospects and stars. Every NBA team needs a player to play that role because it's so important, providing private counsel, holding the locker room together, and of course being a part of the development of the future stars. These are the 4 best locker room veterans still available: Markieff Morris, DeAndre Jordan, Taj Gibson, Tristan Thompson. Signing any of these bigs would be a bang for the buck for any open roster spot in the entire league. Right now, I would say Bol Bol is still one of the best unsigned free agents. With Bol Bol's size, his height, and his ability to play on both ends of the floor, he is still heavily underrated in the NBA. And right now, being an unrestricted free agent, teams should be doing whatever they can to bring Bol Bol on the team because he's cheap and affordable. He's a 7'3" stretch big who can play both the center and power forward position, and with him only being 25 years old, in his career, ever since being drafted by the Nuggets, he has shown NBA fans flashes that he can contribute, especially off the bench. There were even many moments where Bol Bol started for the Phoenix Suns last season. So all it takes is a coach that's willing to trust in Bol Bol, and I'm sure he'll execute. The best Bol Bol we've seen was when he played for the Orlando Magic in the 2023 season, where he played 70 games and started in 33 of them, averaging about 9 points and 6 rebounds. We want to see that Bol Bol again, and this year he has a chance to get a fresh start and sign with any team that wants him. As of now, we're hearing that the Hornets are interested in him. He would be a great fit there. But there's another combo wing that I believe teams should heavily be targeting to finish their teams. Huge shout out to SeatGeek for sponsoring the channel. Easy Buckets family, if you want to get cheap tickets to going to watch your favorite NBA teams play, maybe an NFL game, maybe a hockey game, get your cheap tickets on SeatGeek today, because tickets are now available and they're cheap. On checkout, be sure to use my discount promo code EasyBuckets with an S at the end to get an extra $20 off your first purchase. Your cheap tickets on SeatGeek just became cheaper. I'm talking about Precious Achiuwa, who right now has no NBA team. After recently playing for the New York Knicks, Precious Achiuwa has currently been linked to the Miami Heat this past offseason. He's only 26 years old, has bouncy legs, and is not afraid to get physical down low. The knock is that he's a short center, only 6'8". In the 2022 season, he actually shot 36% behind the three-point line. His volume and efficiency was incredible back then, but we've slowly seen him decline in his career. What Precious needs is another opportunity to prove to the NBA that he can still do what he's done in the past. A team that simply needs a physical, mobile big who isn't going to spread the floor. Achiuwa is a solid option at the minimum contract. Alec Burke is also available in open free agency right now, an NBA guard vet who can literally score at will. He's a multi-positional wing. He's not a point guard, but he also has the opportunity and the experience to play it if necessary. As of right now, last year playing for the Heat, he played 49 games with them and shot 42.5% behind the three-point line. That is an elite number for someone that's 34 years old. He's also listed at 6'6", a pretty decent defender with good size. Having Alec Burks to come off the bench for maybe 15 minutes a game to score 10 points a game would be a great contribution to a championship team. DeLon Wright is also a very popular point guard who's available right now. He's bounced all around the league, playing for many teams because everybody knows he's a great player to finish off the roster. He can pass, he can score, he can shoot. He's got great size, but what really stands out DeLon is his willingness and longevity to guard the opposing team's best player. He can eat up any minutes as a bench player, and what coaches would do for DeLon is call him in for defensive purposes and assignments against guards that are hot. If a team needs a reliable guard off the bench, DeLon is the answer. I'm also a big fan of Delano Banton. He's available in open free agency right now, a young guard who has great size that can even play the small forward position. Delano Banton right now is working out for many teams. We're hearing him linked to the Warriors, and he's probably the most likely young guard to get signed soon. Cody Martin is still available in open free agency too. We're expecting him to get signed as well, as a wing who is reliable offensively and defensively. And an under the radar big that still needs to be signed is Jeremiah Robinson Earl, who just played for the Pelicans. He's an undersized big as well, but can contribute to playing the small forward, power forward, or the center position for any teams. Here are the rest of the notable free agents that are still available. There's Pat Spencer, there's Torrey Craig, there's Cameron Payne, there's Corey Joseph, there's also Chuma Okeke. We've talked a lot about Russell Westbrook on the channel so far. We're still waiting to see if the Sacramento Kings are going to take him on the team. Russell Westbrook is waiting to see if any other team would offer him more money, but from what it looks like, Russ just might have to take and bite the bullet and take the veteran minimum deal. Al Horford still remains unsigned, but the biggest rumor for Al Horford is that the Golden State Warriors are the most likely team that will sign him. The Warriors are just waiting for the Jonathan Kuminga move, and then Al Horford is automatically signed. Quentin Grimes still remains a restricted free agent for the 76ers. Rumors already came out that he's probably going to sign with them, so stay tuned for that as well. But Malik Beasley still remains a free agent in open free agency, which means any team can sign him. There aren't many teams that have big contracts to offer him, but what he brings to the table is elite shooting, and simply after getting exonerated from all the federal gambling investigation, I believe many contenders should scramble and fight to do whatever they can to bring Malik Beasley to the team. He's recognized as literally one of the best shooters in the entire NBA, and we saw what he did for the Pistons last season. He helped them make a strong playoff push. We're hearing the Pistons do want to bring him back, but they spent a lot of their money this summer already. Even the Knicks want Malik, but they spent all their money too. Teams that desperately need shooting need to offer Malik Beasley whatever they can right now before he gets signed for a very cheap deal. But the biggest question mark in free agency is Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons has already been offered multiple contracts to play with championship contenders, but he's declined them all. The rumor out there is that Ben Simmons is ready to retire from the NBA. This is a very interesting situation. We made a video talking all about that as well, but from what it looks like, it does not look good for us NBA fans to see Ben Simmons in the NBA again. He still is a free agent, teams want him, but it seems that Ben himself does not want to play in the NBA anymore. And of course, there's still Jonathan Kuminga. As I make this video, he has not been signed yet. So I want to know your thoughts. Out of all of these free agents, where should they get signed? Which teams should target them? Let's get a chat going in the comments below. But we just got news regarding the Philadelphia 76ers focused on Joel Embiid, and the report is insane. We just made a video talking about the future of the Sixers in this upcoming season. Check out the video. But other than that, take it easy, God bless. See y'all next time on Easy Buckets. Peace.